Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
All right, listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified. This is the midweek news show of the Motorcop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with. You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening, all at the same time. Just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motorcop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Welcome, everyone.
That McRib looks absolutely delicious.
Wednesday. That is a delicious looking one, huh?
Yeah. I want to. Next time I come to town, you got to remind me to try one of them that you buy that look just like them. The ones you say are real good.
Yeah.
Because if you can get them year round, shit, I'll just drive up there and get a,
Yeah, you drive 14 hours to get them.
Yeah, and then freeze them because I can, you know how I am. I eat 20 of them in a minute. So, yeah, I tell you what, they ever have McRib championship and I don't have to pay, but I can try to eat as many as I want. You send my ass, okay? Send me. I'm going to try it. I may not eat it all, but by God, I'm going to eat my fill.
Well, I hope everybody's having a decent week. We had hump day. Thank goodness.
Hump day. Man, you know what day it is?
Yes, hump day.
Hump day.
Wednesday. If anybody would like a great cigar, go to mypatriotcigar.com and order your cigars. Use the promo code Motorcop15. You can get 15% off your order if you want any Motorcop merch.
Freebird needs to order some of them and save me one.
Yeah.
One of these days, somebody's going to send me some. Maybe I'll just order some if I get a celebratory day.
Anybody wants any Motorcop merch, you can go to motorcopchronicles.com, click on the merch link, or you can just go to the Etsy store, Motorcop Chronicles Podcast, pick up your different merch. Got coffee, cups, T-shirts, a little bit of everything on there. Even candles.
Everything.
Yeah.
Candles. I bet you they smell like warrants and suspended licenses.
And hookers and cocaine.
Is it at least white?
Yeah, it is. It's racist, I guess.
No, that's proper Florida for you. Hookers are all white and the cocaine.
Well, if anyone wants any extra episodes, they can join the Patreon. Got all kind of stuff on there. I forgot to pull
who
it
knows?
up.
Maybe one of these days we'll add a whole store or a whole Stara's Corner or something where I go on there and tell stories too, and then we can double the content for you people. Maybe we're thinking about that.
Well, might be able to do that one
We can
day.
all talk about philosophies. You know, I like to talk about how the Earth is flat. You know what's hidden inside of the ice caps and stuff like that. We'll see if we get any vibes, man.
People don't want to hear that.
Tell me why a pilot doesn't have to. Tell me why. Why does an airplane pilot have to push down?
To go down.
No, it's because the Earth's flat, man.
The Earth is not flat. You have lost your...
Man, I missed that. I haven't talked to them since I went and did that podcast where we sit and talked about all that shit. That was good. Anyway,
speaking of our Patreon, we got some crew members. Yes, we got Miss Kelly Meyer. We have Mr. William G. Bow and Mr. Jared Nitrous. We got Dan Carlson with Burley Boards. Y'all go check them out. Sells a great product. You can use it to
make you a cutting board or a paddle for your wife.
Or for your kids. We got T-Bird. We have Mr. Hoppy Hoppison. We got Mr. Blake Walker.
She's actually the closest one to an actual bird. That girl spends more time in the air than any other human I know.
She does travel a lot. And we got A.A. Rahmond. I had to say a podcast. Just about a new episode. Real good. Go check it out. Mr. Z. Palmer. We got Roy Spalding. Roy with the S. Now Roy with the P. Our favorite Australian girl, JoJo.
JoJo.
And we have Kaylee Norris and Tasha A. from the great state of Washington. Appreciate every single one of y'all. Help me keep the lights on. No, I did not. I did not lock myself in the back seat, Kelly. Thank you very
way.
Much. That might have been Holstera.
Shit. Even I ain't that damn stupid.
Well, Freebird is not here tonight. He got a load of grass at his house. He got locked
in the back seat of somebody's car.
No, he got a load of grass at his house, and he has to try to disperse it before it goes bad, you know. So that's why he is not here tonight.
Y'all live 3 minutes away from all them sugar fields, and he ain't paying somebody to do it.
And I'm serious. He got 4 pallets of sod, which is grass. So
and this man is laying sod right now, y'all.
I don't think he's laying shit right now because we just had a torrential storm come through. It just stopped raining. Just stopped raining. I'm talking torrential rain.
He better hope it didn't wash all the soil off the roots for the grass, man.
The roots.
That would be terrible.
The roots.
Yeah. The soil's washed off. You're just going to kill it.
All right. Well, before we get into the stories, we're going to jump over to Roy's Corner over here because we're always interested in what Roy has to say, right?
Welcome to Roy's Did You Know Corner, where Roy will let us know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us.
Did you know that today is Learn About Composting Day? Today is a great opportunity to go green and help the environment. Composting is easy. It makes you feel good knowing you are doing your part to keep our environment a little bit cleaner. You can use compost around your plants to feed them, keep weeds down, and help retain soil moisture. Now that you know, get out there and compost.
No shit, Duke just showed up.
Oh shit, Duke.
Duke the dog here. Last week I asked if Roy had lost his mind. I do not think that is even a question now. Roy Greta Thunberg telling us about composting. Roy, we do not give a shit about being green, and you saying it keeps the soil moist. The only thing I want moist is that bitch down the road that is in heat. Roy, I just took a big steamy shit outside. Why don't you go pick it up and compost that?
Oh, come on, Duke.
That's
Damn.
not nice, dude.
Duke's being mean
Well,
to Roy.
you know,
But Roy is,
you just
Roy is sending
compost
some
it
weird
in
shit.
a box. And,
Literally.
you know, good things happen every once in a while.
He is sending some weird shit lately. Literally. Just being Duke said he's about getting tired of Roy. He's gonna have Roy 5150 if he keeps it up. So he's just saying, you know, just he's gonna call the corner and have him committed.
Right.
It's like I said, I just don't know. But yeah, Duke said it. He's done with that.
I suppose.
All right. I'm gonna let
right.
jump into it.
Yeah, so jumping into this first one, there's no easy way to do it. We're just going to rip the Band-Aid off. This is something I seen that caught my eye, and I'm glad I paid attention to it, and I shared it over to the Iceman, and we decided to throw this one up first. They call it an eye for an eye, okay? Yeah, it was definitely me. Regardless, I'll paint the picture for you. Several years ago, there was a young black man that was stopped by a police officer. I do not know anything of that particular incident. I haven't seen any body cam footage. I don't even know if they had body cams back then. But allegedly, a young man was reaching for his glove box, and he was shot by the police officer. Anyway, now let's fast forward years later. There has been a shooting, and a young girl that was getting out of her car on prom was gunned down with an AK-47 in a parking lot, and the man started screaming, "Eye for an eye," and sit down and waited for the police to come. And that's all he would say is an eye for an eye.
All right, I got to stop you. I can't do it to you no more. I can't do it to you no more.
What?
It's fake.
Is it really?
When I was setting it up and I always punch shit in and try to look stuff up and yes,
that's why I called you fuck is to verify it was real. I was like, dude, he fucking killed the cop's kid
from
like,
Fox 2 News over there. There is no there is nobody by that name that they can find located in Michigan, and that school they're talking about does not even exist over there.
Okay, so can we at least, did you put up the pictures of the comment section of the fucking evil individuals making comments about it?
No, I didn't, because it's a total fake. It's a AI story somebody made up.
Well, I understand that, but you still have thousands, I mean hundreds of thousands of people making comments about, yeah, that's a good thing that the guy, you know, went out there and killed the cop's kid. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like they think it's real and they're commenting.
Yeah. Like, a lot of people thought it was real. It's
commissary.
It's fake.
Money. Like that's fucking completely crazy. Even though it's a fake story. Hey, Sarah, even though it's a fake story, the people's reactions to it, the fact that if it was to happen, people would think it's okay.
Well, it's okay. It's okay for people to get on and people to say they want to kill the police or happy the police died or all that stuff like that. But we're going to talk about a story later where it's not okay if the cop says the same thing. And but we're going to get into that.
Called my damn fact checker.
I was looking it up. I'm like, oh, yeah, it's like a fake story, but I'm going to let him run with it just for a little bit. But It's I do want to mention right off real quick. This isn't funny at all. They had a
Dude, it
police
was the
officer.
last one, dude. Even if it's imaginary, I thought it's some dude like just straight up murked a teenager getting out of a car on prom. Like, what the fuck? Okay.
Yeah, I mean the whole AK-47 thing. I'm like, come on, that's kind of
No,
people don't use those anymore. Not as much.
they still exist.
They still do.
If you needed a gun,
This young lady right here. This young lady right here was 44 years old. She worked for the Ponchatoula Police Department.
it's like way later.
Yesterday, no, I was just doing a mention on it. She yesterday morning she was found deceased in her unit at a grocery store.
Roush's.
They put the rest of it out today. There was no foul play involved. They say she died of a heart attack. She was married to a captain. A captain that was there. They said she has been having heart issues, and she had like 80% blockage on one of her heart arteries or something. Anyway, they believe that she passed away due to the heart condition in her unit.
She should have been taken care of. Why does her department not have the health programs that she could go get a cardiologist and get that checked out? Or
Well, I mean, it sounds like she had been under some kind of health care already.
I pray so, because
And,
an agency should really
It says
care about
it says she had
it.
problems with her blood pressure and had recently been given a monitor to track her heart health during her sleeping. So they had been monitoring her or something.
Okay.
So like I said, she was married. She did have some children.
Damn.
I'm not sure when the services for her is going to be involved. I'm supposed to be going to Mississippi, Biloxi next week for a motorcycle competition. It's not that far back. I may just, if it's during next week, I may just have to ride back and go to that. But y'all pray for her family. I mean, that's just sad right there. And I just wanted to put that out
for that
there.
little bit of a jog.
She was only 44 years old, and you can look at her. She wasn't a large woman to have heart problems like that. I think a lot of this stuff. I think a lot of this stuff has to do with COVID. People that had COVID and all kind of other stuff. Because you see a lot of people that you wouldn't think.
Because if she was already watching her heart, then she wasn't out there slamming Red Bulls. It was a blockage. It wasn't like a heart attack. It's. Yeah, so she wasn't abusing herself. It's that's just such a waste. Yeah, she's so young, and she has her partner, and I believe it said they had children, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
so
have children,
I've always been one for constant rotation of 10-4 checks. They used to do them back in the day. I don't know what the fuck happened. Hourly, as long as you can get it in, because we're all using our laptops and our computers.
They're just happy to try to get jailers to count every hour now. So I mean,
Jesus Christ, that's dispatcher's job.
We're gonna.
It's not
I know.
23 and let's code 3.
We had a state trooper got shot in his unit, and it took I think his wife or something, using Life 360 to track him down or something. I mean, he had been there all night. So I mean, so this next one is this guy right here. He is this, not him. That was the guy that supposedly on whole terrorist thing. That's fake.
You're a dick.
Anyway, this fella right above my head right here, I'm surprised his hair's not like really frizzed out really
He
bad.
don't look like crazy
Because-
eyes. I kind of like that hair, man. I'm jealous.
Because-
I'm an island boy.
If you can see right here in this picture, you see these hands coming out of this dryer. He was in the dryer.
Why didn't they just shut the door back and roll the dryer out to the car?
I don't know. Anyway, he was a
Goddamn.
he was a convicted felon. He was a convicted felon in Florida. He's back in Florida jail after he was found by deputies that were searching for him. He was hiding inside
that's
of
good.
the dryer. That's
Now,
a tall ass
everybody,
dude.
this is-
That's a tall ass dude. He must be really flexible to fit his tall ass inside that little dryer right
Oh,
there.
I guarantee it. Yeah, because he's skinny, so he probably even does that shit for a living, like crawls in real small workspaces. But I don't know.
He don't work.
No, that man could have.
Like his
a job. He
hat.
could be
That's not a
hustler.
hat. He was 31
It
years
does look
old.
like one of them hats, like the Russian ones with the muffs on top.
He was 31-year-old David Jerome Jackson of Pensacola. He was wanted for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, shooting into a dwelling, damage to property, and possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, all stemming from an incident
allegedly.
in
There's
mid-March.
No
Anyway, the
way.
cops received a tip that he was at this house. They went in there with the warrant unit, and they began searching for him. And they were like, where is he at? We can't find him. And then they heard,
Ever do that? I know you've done that. You go into a house where you know the suspect's at, and you're like, now you're just playing fucking hide and seek. You're like, where is this dude?
and anyway, they finally found him inside of the dryer, and they had to pull him out one limb at a time from the dryer. They removed 3 dryer sheets, 2 mismatched socks, and a crumpled up tissue from his the dryer. They need to work on it because look how wrinkled his shirt was. They must not have had him on wrinkle release or something. Anyway, he's in the
Notice the trend, everybody, of the capturing people. It's going to happen a lot tonight.
He's not in well, he is in jail. He's being held in lieu of a $120,000 bond. He had already
jail to keep the people in.
He had already spent 7 years in prison for convictions for purse snatching, 3 counts of grand theft auto, 2 counts of burglary, and was released in 2020, according to the Florida Department of Corrections. So he's been out a little over 3 years, and he just can't keep himself. They should have put him on tumble dry. That's all I gotta say. Tumble dry. Stacy says he literally unfolded himself. No, I think they have to help out. Kelly's like, why didn't they just turn it on?
Yeah.
That amount of weight in there, I don't know if the dryer belt would have been able to handle it.
It will.
You think?
It will. I know it will.
Don't.
Yep.
But anyway, he's in jail.
You gotta imagine you stick the giant comforters in there that are completely soaked and they weigh like 120 pounds and it still turns. It uses momentum. It'll literally back up with the reversing of the engine and throw it until it spins. It'll go.
Now, this next one, I do have a body cam. If you want to talk about it first, and then, or you want me
No,
to
I want to see if it's real. Play the damn body cam.
Okay, people, let's watch the damn body cam.
Get me all passionate.
Why are you past foot?
I want to say one thing. This is a big old boy, right? Okay.
Corn-fed.
He's a big boy. He spends time in the gym and with not doing legs, but arms, chest, and stomach. He spends
I
lots
want to
of
know
time
who
in the
issues the
gym.
revolver.
I don't know, but look at this dude. I mean, he's a big old dude, muscular wise, but he's honest. He's a very honest criminal. I have to give him props for that.
Past foot.
Can you go down on your knees, please?
No.
Let's talk about this. Let's figure this out.
I'm going to run. I'm sorry.
He tells them right there. He's like, can you get on your knees, please? They're like, no. He's like, I'm gonna run. I'm just telling you, I'm gonna run. So he's giving them a heads up. Hey, you better get your track shoes on, okay? So he says, "What's up, Aaron?"
I would have started leaning back towards the cruiser so I could have chased his ass.
It's like, well, there's more than one cop out here. There's like a lot of them. Watch.
No. Talk about this.
Here's my things. Here.
Look, he's here's all my shit.
He's like, I ain't armed. Here's all my
now
shit.
look, he done just put his shirt on, so you know he's not hiding nothing in his waistband or nothing.
Right.
Look, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, at least five or six cops
So
out
there
here
was
now.
no need. There was no need for lethal.
So they have 2 tasers I can see out right now. All right, they go to tase him, and then
And
you
the
hear
officers popped around
you hear a gunshot. Correct. The guy was bent over.
Why was their finger on trigger?
And I think this guy over here has a beanbag shotgun.
Well, that's the thing, is he's very lucky that the guy with the beanbag didn't just squeeze the trigger and kill him or something, you know? It's like,
Well, I
he could
think
have
the-
very easily been dead very
I
quickly.
think the actual bullet's bad enough,
Hit him
right?
yeah, it hit him in the shoulder.
Yeah. Oh, I stopped it before all the blood.
It's like, damn, I even laid everything down and you still shot me. You're
I
an
stopped
asshole.
it. I stopped it before all the blood and stuff, so we wouldn't get fucking shit. All right, so look, the dude's calm. He lays down. This is different angles. Look, it shows right here. So I don't understand. Bad guy was over here. Who the fuck with the taser shot the cop in the leg? And then you just happen to accidentally shoot the only cop out there that's got his pistol out. So the cop gets shot in the kneecap with the fucking taser, squeezes a round off, and shoots the guy in the shoulder. Thank God he didn't kill the guy.
Right. But you know what? Not for nothing. That guy is very honest. I don't know what the hell the paperwork or why they were there to arrest him. But you know what? He ain't he's going to walk and he's going to get paid. All right.
Oh, look, he lays down on the ground. He's like, hey, he never yells. He never hollers, people. They just shot this dude. And he's like, he lays down. He's like, okay. He's like, look, my shoulder hurts really bad. I'm thinking, you just got a bullet in that motherfucker. Yeah,
right. Like they need to recruit this young man.
This dude never lost his cool. The bad guy never lost his cool. He told him, he's like, look, y'all, I'm going to run. I'm just letting y'all know now. So, and
right, he gets on the ground.
Yeah, he gets shot. He's unarmed. He gets shot. He still don't freak out. He walks over there. He lays down. He's like, look, my shoulder hurts really bad. So, I mean,
and this one.
This happened in, you can see, this is the guy right here that shot him right here. I'm going to show, the reason I'm fast forwarding, I'm just going to show you this part right. He pulls out, look, look, you can see the taser prong in the cop's leg, where the other cop shot him in the leg with the taser. The main point of the story, this happened in 2020. I don't know why it took so fucking long, but they just came out and exonerated the cop that did shoot the guy, saying, you know, he didn't get no charges and nothing pressed on him because it was a reflex. He got
going to pay out the ass.
Now, the guy is suing the police department and everything else, which I fucking would too. It's like I just put everything down and said, hey, I'm going to run. And then I get shot with a bullet, and
running.
You know, it's just.
Guns hadn't even been out.
What's up, George? So, he's gonna get paid, but I'm gonna say this dude. I don't know who this bad guy is. I don't know what he was getting arrested for or what he did.
Well.
He was polite. He told them he was gonna run from them. After he got shot, even though he was unarmed, he still didn't even raise his voice at the cops that shot him. He laid down.
He totally was entitled to. Like,
yeah.
I even get you fuckhead shot
He
me
laid
anyway.
down. He laid down and was like, oh, my shoulder hurts. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, I would have been cussing. It's like, you stupid son of a bitch just shot me. I don't have no gun.
Right.
Getting close, George. I'm getting closer. To 400 subscribers, moving on up like George. But anyway, the cop did get exonerated, no charges on him. It was a reactionary shot. He got shot with the taser and made his finger flinch, which he shouldn't have his finger on the trigger. But
and if you ain't never been hit by a taser, I'll tell you what: grab a hold of something like a broom and try to let go of it when somebody hits you with a taser, and then we can have another discussion.
Yeah. So that's a good one. At least, you know, a lot of the places, which I'm going to be talking about one tomorrow. I'm going to try to, and then we do it live.
We're going to do it live on Earth, the round one or the flat one?
I'm only on the round one because there is no flat one.
No,
this ain't a pancake.
So.
No, I know.
Pancake?
No, I know so. So anyway, we're going to move on.
We're a big record that keeps going around.
No, we're not. We're going to move on to California. California. It's actually me. I feel like I just did the last one. How would you like to be a law enforcement officer and get cyberbullied and stalked by somebody you wrote a jaywalking ticket to that cost $196?
That's a hell of a fucking jaywalking ticket.
Well,
really?
You know what? He should have had his name should have been Brett, and then he wouldn't have got a jaywalking ticket. He'd have got a Brett walking ticket. Yeah, I don't know. I just made that shit up. It's like, who was Jay? Who the fuck was Jay? Was he the first one to walk?
Yes.
Not in a crosswalk?
So I'm not a big fan of his politics, but Adam Ruins Everything did an entire thing on it. So basically, back then, when the first automobiles were created, everybody walked in the street. It was like horses and shit. So like they realized really quick, because the cars didn't have safety features, they were accidentally running people over. So basically, the roads had to petition to be used strictly for vehicles and not people, and then the people had to cross at a crosswalk. And I think the first guy that got caught doing it was Jay.
Named Jay.
I think so, but it's on Adam Ruins Everything. You guys can Google the episode and watch it. I might be slightly off, but he covers everything in depth.
But we're going to be in Fresno, California. Fresno, California. And for nearly a month, they had a Fresno cop over there, and his family were being targeted by a relentless campaign of harassment and revenge by a pissed-off man who got a jaywalking ticket. The officer's just been identified as John Doe. He has since, he's suing for like $15 million or something like that now. And he's suing a John Christopher Spatafor. I tried to find a picture of him. I couldn't. I'm picturing.
Why did he spit it for?
I'm just picturing a big fat dude in a Hawaiian shirt with hair loss and a goatee, something. I mean,
there is no Hawaiian in this, bro. This is like a little cheapy little.
I'm just
pattern.
fucking. Which I don't
If
even know
anything,
what that is.
You know what it reminds me of is the gangbangers little like shit that they.
You know what it reminds me of?
Tablecloth.
No, it
looks like
it looks like Austin Powers ejaculated
really?
on you.
Yeah, baby, yeah.
You got some mojo all over you.
Your horny, baby, yeah.
But anyway, this guy, 55-year-old, he was on the technology information person for a hospital. And,
so he knew what he was doing.
So he was a computer geek, let's put it that way.
Oh, don't call them geeks. It's not nice.
I just did. He started a cyber campaign, hate and revenge against the officer. The officer, got at one point, he was at home. One day he got over 100 telephone calls from all of these different businesses because this guy went on there and, filled out shit.
Hey, to be fair, if he didn't pay the jaywalking ticket, he would have a warrant, and all the cops would be looking for him.
From Maserati, Lamborghini, all these places were calling saying, "Hey, we heard you wanted to buy a car," and all that. Anyway, they did it for forever. He's got a freaking warrant out. They dropped the charges on him because he went and got mental health, and now he is fine. Guess what? He found Jesus, and he's a totally changed person. Bull. I'm calling bullshit. He ain't found nobody. The only thing he's doing is he didn't want to do no charges because his big, fat, greasy ass didn't want to be in prison with somebody wanting over there just to sliding it up in his Dorito eating ass. That's all I'm saying. So anyway, now he's being...
You're pronouncing it wrong. Because what I'm saying is out west... Yeah, they, never mind.
What? Spit it out.
No, but I forgot my damn train of thought.
Like you did that
first time. That's
like
why
you
I
did
talk over you sometimes.
Like
Fuck.
that. But anyway, the cop's suing. Hopefully he wins money, and this computer geek can just, get over his jaywalking ticket. He's lucky he got a cop like that and not somebody like me who would have probably just got fed up with it and tracked him down and gave him a little bit worse than the jaywalking ticket. Just saying.
That's old school. They can't do that shit no more, man, especially out in California. They always find Jesus in jail, right?
Jesus is in jail.
You're pronouncing it wrong because it's Jesus. There's plenty of Jesuses in jail.
In Home Depot.
No, they're not. They're not. Surprisingly, out west, they're not in front of Home Depot. I've looked. No, that's only a southeastern thing. You're not. I don't understand what's up with the Spanish people in the southeast. Why they hang out in front of Home Depot? I mean, I know it's to make work. But
it's to make work, not find work. They want to make it.
Yeah.
How do you
they
make
a
work?
lot of shit, man. Spanish people are hardworking sons of bitches. You ever see them out there with their little nail guns in the heat? Do. I ain't standing in the heat for that shit. No, sir. They're willing to do it.
That's because they need Takis.
But that's what I'm saying is they all met Jesus in the county lockup.
Well, they all find Jesus in jail.
That's it. That's where he is.
Anyway, let's hope that cop gets millions of dollars and never has to work again. Just like, since all the, you know, we didn't do an extra episode. I'd like to congratulate Fentanyl Floyd on 3 years or 4 years of sobriety. Let's give him a hand. He has not used any drugs in like 3 or 4 years. Look, Holster just sitting there. Don't even give him a clap.
15-year-old,
Scared.
15-year-old arrested for trying to carjack a California deputy's patrol car at a street takeover. So we've covered these fucking fantastic things where these kids all decide to just rush into the road. Well, one of them decided, because everybody was kicking the windows out of the car and all kinds of shit and denting the car. Well, eventually the cop got out. Well, this little dumb motherfucker wretched in the car, and I don't know what he grabbed, but it must have been like we always had petty cash for like car washes and shit like that. It's like a $20 bill. You just had to give them the receipt. They refund $20 regardless. He must have grabbed that, because they ended up 10-15 in his ass, or arresting him over like burglarizing and attempted carjacking on this.
What stories do you read sometimes? The cop
about?
didn't get out the car.
Yeah, he did.
No, he didn't. No, he did not. The cop didn't arrest him.
I didn't read it today.
Yeah, I didn't think you did. I'm
I
like, what the fuck story?
Did
What fucking story? It's like, come on now.
Did he end up arrested?
They cut a warrant and they ended up arresting the kid. The kid opened the cop's door. To me personally, when this kid opened this door to his car, he's lucky he didn't catch no fucking lead. Speaking of, we do have
California, dude. It's California.
A video of this shit.
But no, they shot him too?
No, they didn't shoot the kid. Here we go.
He's lucky he didn't get ran over.
A 15-year-old Menifee boy has been arrested after he allegedly tried to carjack.
Let me tell you what difference is. Like I said, it's California. If I feel like they're beating the car, they're trying to break the windshield and stuff out and break the side window. They're trying to get in there to me. Guess what? And I'm surrounded like that. At this point, I'm feeling very fearful for my safety.
My life.
Guess what?
Oh, you got it.
There's going to be some little youngsters right there, whoever they are. It's about to be run over, okay? Because I'm going to run their fucking asses over. They're not going to pull me out of the car and beat the shit out of me or get my gun and kill me with it. Because that's probably what they'd have done if they could have got in there. I'm just going to run their fucking ass over. Then if you open my car door, that means I definitely feel threatened for my life. I'm going to shoot you.
Right, or
you know
he
what?
would have been
And then,
completely cleared to throttle away, but then again, he would have been running people down. Yeah, he probably would have had to shoot him to justify it.
Then after, see, personally, still right now, all of these little piece of shit wannabe thugs out there.
They're out there doing it tonight.
They need to go arrest their parents and put the parents in jail also, because
Absolutely.
That's what we do now, right? Stacy said he need water cannons. Water cannons are too nice for pieces of shit like this. Why?
Yeah, when you're doing
sheriff's deputy. Video shared by the sheriff's department shows several people kicking a patrol vehicle during what deputies called a street takeover in the city.
I'm glad none of them had a gun, because they would have clearly shot him.
Oh yeah, these people were completely out of control. They're animals. They. You know, I just want my baby back. My baby back ribs.
That he's an innocent guy. These guys are not getting shot in the shoulder and saying, hey, my shoulder.
No, none of these are just future felons right there. They probably are. They should already be felons. I just seen a story.
They better stay their ass there, because if they bring their ass to the southeast, they're going to jail.
Some rapper,
don't tolerate that shit.
Some so-called rapper, accidentally shot himself playing with a gun. Okay, and he is no longer here amongst us living. And his mom's like crying, "Ooh, he is such a good boy. He has such good rap." Well, I went and found some of this so-called good rap music on YouTube, and he was talking about hoes, screwing women, shooting people, and doing drugs. Yeah.
Hey, I bet you saved some tax money.
He was a really good guy there, Mom. No. And I was talking to somebody today. It's like, It's like, oh, they accidentally shot themselves. I said, I've been carrying a firearm on my side for 30 years, and they never accidentally fucking shot myself, okay? You got to be stupid.
Trigger control. Nobody seems to fucking have it.
Yeah, a green. Yeah, you're right, Kelly. Needs a green dot on his forehead. But anyway, a little 15-year-old bastard got arrested. Probably won't get nothing done to him, and he'll get slapped on the wrist. They need to arrest his mama and whoever else.
Go out and do it again. He'll probably find the same damn cop, and unfortunately, do it again, and the cop will end up having to shoot him this time. And the cop will end up getting prosecuted. That's the kind of bullshit that happens nowadays. The justice system's a little goofy. I want to hear about this Florida, because I really don't read your stories. So, Florida,
you don't read your own damn story.
I got the gist of it. Hey, you got to talk to me today.
That's what happened. That's because I called you, the day before.
I called you back.
Yeah, over 24 hours later, don't count.
It's okay. It's okay. I knew you wouldn't approve. I didn't have a haircut.
So anyway, Lydia, I don't know if you listen or not. I did get that story earlier. It's freaking great. I actually got video on it. Somebody texted me. This next one, I got my whole train of thought. We're going to Florida. You know how some of the sheriffs in Florida now like to go online. Well, they got the sheriff in this one. He's been doing turn yourself in Tuesdays and stuff like this. Well, this one guy got his face on there, and of course he's got his lawyer, and she's like, "Ooh, it's not fair," and blah blah. And of course this fucking judge is like, the sheriff's being asinine and stuff like that. But I don't think he is.
Give him the gag order.
No, he didn't. But let's go over here.
I mean, look what's happening to Trump. They
A weekly feature on the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Facebook page. Turn Yourself In Tuesday this week featured Michael.
Yeah, because he looks like a really nice guy, right? Mr. 57-year-old Michael Dorset right here, who had a warrant for peddling fentanyl, because that's a good career, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's safe. That helps people.
Whatever it takes to get them into a jail cell is what we need to be doing as law enforcement officials.
Well, not according to this judge.
The hell with them. Sometimes, as well as I do, the cops are never always going to agree with the judge.
Oh, fuck that
we
judge.
can at least put their asses in the cell and they can go in front of the judge.
What?
It's needed.
To turn himself in on warrants for trafficking fentanyl.
If you have any information about Dorset's whereabouts, contact your local law enforcement.
Grabbing Dorset's attorney's attention.
Yeah, so
here you go. I love fucking dirtbag fucking this bitch right here. She hoes herself out to criminals for money. That's basically what she is. She's a high-paid prostitute in my eyes right there.
With her clothes on.
With her clothes on, yeah. We guess, anyway.
my reaction was surprise because we didn't know about that. That's not public record. And so immediately,
Since when is a warrant not public record?
Well, you can, but I'm not going to assume that he doesn't have that state of protection. If he's worked for certain government,
I doubt it. I doubt he did. I'm just saying.
What I'm saying.
But I'm just saying, most warrant, 99% of the time, warrants are public record. You can call up and ask, hey, so-and-so got a warrant on them?
Right.
And they will tell you.
You're right. I don't understand what they mean by not public record unless the county just doesn't have an online forum.
I don't know.
I reached out to them and said, you should have just called me. You don't need to make.
Sure, I'm just. I just know who everybody's fucking attorney is as being a cop. Oh yeah. Oh, that's Joe Blow. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, fuckface right there. The attorney. That's his turn. No, you don't know that. Like.
No, not ordinarily.
Was never on the run, as Minton says the video implies.
He's at his house, which they ultimately went and got him at his house. Because this case has been pending for 2 years. He comes to court every time.
A new warrant only issued, Minton says, because a charge had to be changed.
It's just not truthful.
Minton Tuesday asking a judge for a gag order to stop Sheriff Keith Pearson from making posts about Dorst's case.
The court has inherent power to gag.
This cop right here is looking at her like, shut up, bitch.
Like you were so getting a fucking ticket.
You can see it in his face. He just
look at them forearms, man. That's one of them custom uniform tops.
Law enforcement from doing things that potentially threaten to poison the jury panel against Mr. Dorsey.
While counsel for the sheriff's office argued the sheriff was doing as directed under the warrant.
And once again, Your Honor, we were doing exactly what we were required to do by statute, is to attempt to effectuate service on this warrant. A takeist is a warrant. It is a taking to custody. It is a take a person to jail.
I see where I am directing Keith Pearson to make a immature, unprofessional, downright asinine video about Mr. Dorsey. So do not say in this hearing that I directed Keith Pearson to act in the manner that he acted.
The sheriff did issue a statement to me after the hearing saying, in part, it is our role to take any individual with an active warrant into custody, whether reporting arrests live from the scene of a crime, notifying the public of active warrants, or highlighting the amazing work of the dedicated men and women of the St. Lucie County Sheriff's Office. This agency's utilization of social media has proven effective, and we encourage the public to continue to follow us to stay informed.
It's just for likes. And that's not what law enforcement should be doing.
The judge ended the hearing clarifying the sheriff's office is also not involved in this case. It's a Port St. Lucie police investigation. The judge says
So what you're saying though, so if the sheriff's office, if I pull somebody over that's got a warrant from the city, I'm like, oh fuck it, ain't my case. Next.
No, we have to call in and see if they want to extradite every fucking time.
So fuck it.
The sheriff should not involve himself with.
The sheriff, who, as his counsel has pointed out, has nothing to do with this case, decides to continue involving.
If it's in that sheriff's county,
yes, they are both elected officials.
That means it's his fucking case if he wants it to be, because he's the ultimate fucking law enforcement person in that county. Don't matter if it's for the city or not.
Refer to the state level. That's how it works. There's plenty of that state course, rulings already.
This judge is just a hater. It's ridiculous videos and
He just doesn't like TikTok or Facebook.
Let me tell you what. The comments on shit I was reading is just, oh, he ought to resign. He needs this and that. All right, hold on a second. These are the same stupid motherfuckers that are constantly screaming and hollering that they need more transparency. We need more transparency. Why haven't they released the videotape? Why haven't they the body cam yet? I mean, it just happened 30 minutes ago. Why didn't they release the body cam? This is the most transparent shit there is. They're like, hey, look, we're going to look for this motherfucker. Here's a picture of him. If you need moan and tell him to turn himself in because we're coming to get him. You can't get much more transparent than that.
Right.
Then when they do get him, they're like, look, we caught him. Look, here he is. He's going to jail. That's transparency. You either want transparency or you do not want transparency.
Departments need to be more like that and have
fair
a
is
lot
fair.
More First Amendment where you can actually open your mouth and talk.
Fair is fair.
Tell people. I've always hated that old command staff structuring system because sometimes you just have a command chain that's a bunch of assholes. You should be able to walk inside of the sheriff's office and talk to them and stuff. The elected officials down here are,
fair. Fair is fair. That's all I got to say.
Right. Who the hell? Because we could make we've been advertising that Precious Johnson has a warrant for months.
Yeah.
So, we would be in the same shit if they could, I'm sure, find us. But the young lady still has a warrant out of New Orleans, one of the most liberal places in the world. They don't give a shit.
No, she still, we've been, months? We were talking about her for over a year.
Yeah. I wonder. But yeah, go on with your mention. I'll look it up.
I was trying to see. I thought I had a picture of her on here. Sure I do. But anyway, yeah. This guy right here. I've known this guy for 30 years. He just recently finally got appointed. He's the new chief of police at LSU Police Department.
Congratulations.
Marshall Walters. He well deserves it. He's been acting chief for a while, and they finally have appointed him full-fledged chief. So congratulations, Walter.
Congratulations, bud.
He'll do a good job. I think they actually got it right for once because usually they don't. So congratulations to Chief Walters there. This next one, we're going to Holstera and talk about some corrections people.
I got
Pardon Precious, yeah.
Hang on. I'm looking it up to date on the damn thing. September 3rd, 21. September 3rd of 2021. It's 2024 now, boss. So it's almost 3 years.
Yeah, Precious been on the run for a while.
Hide and seek champion. I'm telling you what. All right. Well, you did the honorable mention. Oh, yeah. The correction officers fire warning shots. So basically, at one of the, they did say it is one of the biggest, but I'm going to go read this. Correction officer fires warning shots to put an end to ORE, I think that's Oregon, prison fight. After inmates didn't listen to verbal orders from COs, an officer fired warning shots. Iceman can tell you that is actually tradition, usually before they put a round in somebody, especially when you're doing stupid shit. Sorry, it scrolled all the way to the bottom for an ad. So they ignored the first warning shot. They popped a second warning shot, and the fight finally broke up. Ontario, Oregon. Weekend fight involving dozens of prisoners at the state's largest prison. So they had 240 people, and they're all convicted criminals, okay? These people are battling it out. It's a bad day. It could be a severe loss of life. They can break out of the prison. Yeah, you need to control them. So you do have the right to pump, there's a little spot they shoot in the ground. And then if you go for the fences or anything like that, then you just catch a round. They had to shoot warning shots in a recreation yard. Nearly 240 men were in one of the 3 recreation yards at Snake River Correctional Institute in Ontario when the fight broke out Saturday afternoon. Between 2 of them, the Oregon Department of Corrections spokesperson Amber says the 2 were removed from the yard, but then basically those 2 started more fights in different areas with more inmates that caused it to erupt into larger issues. And then they go on talking about how the prison houses 3,000 men. So you can imagine if those little 300 can very quickly become 3,000 raging inmates. And that is a little bit harder to control. So, yeah, using a shotgun or a rifle to get the point across to remind them that they're still in custody sometimes is necessary. That's a real story.
It's a real story. I don't see any problem myself with warning shots.
Nope.
It caught their attention.
There's COs. Yeah. So. Got the job done. Oh,
this
you down
next
the fuck
one
right now?
I don't know. Are you down? Are you down for some coochie num num?
No, I'm good. Especially not off of somebody I'm transporting.
Some coochie. Now, if y'all haven't heard recently, they got another. We're going back to California. They have a deputy or a cop, police officer. I don't know. He got himself on. He turned his badge in. Because I learned something I was taught a long time ago when I first started this job. The coochie num num the badge will get you lots of coochie num num, but that coochie num num will get your badge, which is exactly what happened in this situation. All the time. This woman got arrested. I don't remember what for. The cop was transporting her. She looks at him and she says, I'm down to fuck right now. And he's like, ooh, don't say that right now. We're being recorded. Well, he ends up pulling over, gets out, and did a little serving and not that much. I hope he did some protecting too and wrapped it up. But Ding Dong took his ding dong out and put it inside the criminal in his back seat. And accidentally, somebody closed the door and he got locked in the back seat with the criminal. He had to call somebody to get him out, because he was locked in the back seat with the criminal after getting some coochie num num. And the woman, I'm surprised she did not throw him under the bus, said, no, nothing went on. Everything's good. And, because he's like, no, I didn't do nothing with her. She was having a medical emergency. I just stopped to check on her and got locked in the back seat. But the old defense did not work. because they went ahead and swabbed all his shit for semen specimens. And he said, that's not my duty belt, because they found dried cum stains on his duty belt that matched him.
Oh my God, he used the old nylons? No.
I mean, it don't matter. I mean, he could have just said, look, I was beating off earlier before I come to work, and, I like to beat off my duty. Oh, it's my duty belt. But anyway, yeah, he got it. I got a little video. We got the body cam if y'all want to to see it.
Did she throw him under the bus?
No, she did not. She did not throw him under the bus.
What happened?
This is her right here. I mean, is that the 7-Eleven?
Oh, that's right. She locked herself, or he locked himself in the back seat. That's how they got caught.
I just said that. Well, where the hell were you at? I just said the whole story.
I was looking up Precious's warrant. It's still active.
Oh my God! Look, this is her. I mean, she's not way bad. I mean, but not worth your badge.
Yeah, we're just gonna go on my car right here, okay? Follow me. Is this car okay?
It's Officer Harry, also, by the way.
On the side of my car.
I mean, she's not fine. This her right here, she's not fine.
Do you still take her to jail after?
Yeah. Officer Anthony Hare. He drove her to the headquarters, and then after they finished there, he was bringing her to the detention center. It's really loud. It's hard to hear, but she's having a conversation with him, and she's like,
I want to see the camera from inside the car because it's a female prisoner. So
she's like, well, ma'am, you have a boyfriend. Man, I tell you what, Hare. I'm down with the hood. I need me some of that blue.
Well, you're not. Well, I can't hear you now.
I can't hear you. She says, I'm down to fuck right now, is what she said.
Jesus.
Don't say that right now.
Don't say that right now. This dude has no bass in his voice. It might have been the first time he's ever seen pussy. I don't know.
Oh, he finally popped his cherry.
Yeah.
I think that's about the only way you let him get away with doing it in the back of the car. Now, don't get me wrong. That shit does actually happen.
No, this does happen.
This happens, but not. It's never really televised or reported. I've seen it. I
arrested a girl for DWI 100 years ago, and on the way she was fine. She offered me the hoochie num num, and I'm like, oh no, that's not gonna happen.
You gotta stay strong, man.
Then she offered me her supposedly she told me her parents owned some meat packing company. She offered me damn near a whole freezer full of fucking steaks and shit if I'd let her go also. So I was offered the coochie num num and meat.
Damn, she knew the way
and passed it up. The only thing I know is I never got subpoenaed on that DWI trial. I just want to know who was eating a lot of fucking steaks.
Right, somebody above
somebody
above you.
Somebody got some steaks.
Don't say that right now because everything's being recorded right now.
Everything's being recorded right now. Right now.
That's so stupid.
Why can't
he say, ma'am, I'm not allowed to do it while I'm on duty? I appreciate the fact that you're attracted to me.
Ma'am, I'm glad you're attracted to me, but I'm gay.
I know. Right. That's a good one, especially in 2024.
Just tell them you're gay.
You're gay. They're not going to fire you.
Then she would just look at him and say, well, I got a strap on. No, and then you would.
Have you seen Shameless?
What's going on?
No.
That shit's hilarious. You got to watch it.
It's like, look, let me pull over and turn this camera off.
Is he really going to call in 10-6?
No. He pulls over. This shows the car's GPS. Now, when we are a male, let me tell you all this. When a male's transporting a female or a juvenile, we give our beginning mileage. I'll be like, my unit number, my badge number. I'll call dispatch. Hey, this is so and so. I'm en route to the jail with one, white female. My beginning mileage is such and such, and I tell them where I'm leaving. I'm leaving what Walgreens on on Billy Bob Road. So when I do get there to the jail, I'm like, all right, I'm 1097 at the jail. My ending mileage is such and such, but because of GPS, and now they can track. Well, he went from here to here, this many miles. It took him this long. It's all to cover your ass. This motherfucker stops. I'm like, God, this fucking just stupid.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if they had a connection or something, I'm sorry I can't do it. I'm on, my job.
Yeah.
She's clearly okay with letting him ruin his career. So,
she might be going. She might be going down for a long time. I don't know what they arrested for. It might be the last dick she gets for a while. I don't know. Here's the other officer coming to the rescue. Now he had to call his sergeant that has like a master key to all these units.
That's where what's funny is they probably didn't like this guy anyway.
All right, sir, step out of the vehicle.
Step out of the car, sir. This poor dude here, he's fucking stupid. And look, I mean, she's got a little baby fupa right here. You just lost your job over a fupa.
Hey, but he made the decision. Hopefully they're a happy couple. It's almost like fate.
And this is Mr. Hair right here. And he has no hair. What the fuck? He's bald.
Right.
But anyway, this man is no longer a law enforcement officer. He will probably never be a law enforcement officer again. He might get a job as a security officer at a titty bar if he is lucky. But I don't know.
Hey, at least he'll be
I don't
paid
know.
well
I don't
tip.
know. They might not hire him at a
Tip.
titty bar because he's already showed that he can't keep his hands off the merchandise.
That means that he'll stay at the job.
He can't keep his hands off the merchandise.
Because then he'll be jealous and he won't let any of the other dudes sleep with the chicks. So actually, he's better for business if he's dating them all.
Oh, this next story here
Is it mine?
pisses me the fuck off. Just warning y'all now. Just wanted y'all know he got some hair pie.
No, I remember this one. No, this one is sad. Okay, so I did read this one. All right, and please tell me you don't have the body cam footage.
I got video.
No.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so there was a lost dog, and it was out in this neighborhood. And am I right so far? Anyway, one of the little old ladies.
You didn't read the story, did you?
Yeah, I did. They called the sheriff's office or the police department, wherever. Just wait. We're going to get the same ending. Regardless, there was a little dog kind of in distress because he was deaf and I think possibly blind or something. But he walks with his head to the side a certain way. He was an older dog, but it was like
he wasn't that
like
old.
A Shih Tzu or a
he wasn't that old.
Pomeranian or something.
He has
like
a Shih Tzu. He didn't read the story.
Right, but the guy just walks up, and instead of him trying to find the owner to get him help, he just says the dog is in distress and needs to be put down and starts pumping fucking rounds into this dog.
It's a 13-pound. This was a 13-pound.
We're talking like little dog, guys.
Deaf and blind Shih Tzu. And he said that he was scared because the way the dog was acting, that it might have rabies or something. So he shoots the dog, okay? It's a 13-pound dog, okay?
He never needs to wear a shield.
This motherfucker, if you're scared of a 13-pound dog,
right.
I actually made a comment on one of the sites I was reading that said this man needs to turn his badge in, and if he don't take it from him, he don't even deserve to be. He does not even deserve to be a security guard, in my opinion.
If you can shoot an innocent puppy that's just lost somewhere, you are more than happy to shoot a small
That's Teddy.
child. Right there.
You see Teddy? That's the dog he shot.
Right.
That's the dog. Look at that picture. That's the dog he shot right there. Is that scary? That thing can growl at you and not be scary.
Right. Even
Okay?
if it was trying to bite me, I'd be like, my 5'11" boot is bigger than that dog.
Watch.
Like, I would just be like, all right, get back.
I'm gonna go to my car right here, okay?
Deaf and
This is I don't know who this guy is. I found this. This is the best. This guy's pissed too.
blind and just 13 pounds, a Shih Tzu named Teddy, just 5 years old. The question, why, right? Well, the PD has issued a statement that essentially boils down to one thing, fear. So I just called that police department voicemail.
This guy called the police department.
Don't blame him. He's a concerned
Voicemail.
citizen.
And now, as you can imagine, people are calling for this cop's resignation. Here is the body camera video from the Sturgeon, Missouri
Now,
Police Department showing the unidentified officer responding to a call for a, quote, injured
the dog is right here. If y'all look at the dog is right here. He has his ass out. Okay, the dog's right here.
animal at large
Look.
that the police, quote, believed to be rabid. The unidentified
It's not growling. It's not barking. A rabid dog, you can tell.
officer tries to lure Teddy with his catch pole several times, but just can't seem to catch him. Then, all of a sudden, one shot, two shots. And they get this, the officer
They at least didn't show him shooting the dog, but this is just as bad.
empties out the cooler in the back of his patrol SUV and picks up Teddy by the tail and puts him in there. Teddy's
Yeah, it's a bad read, bud. This is why we need better fucking
Yeah, Todd
trained
Hunter, later-
animal control that works alongside with law enforcement and is properly funded. Because you end up with these idiots that go out. First off, that should
Blind
be a
and just 13
prerequisite.
pounds.
Because you remember the psyche vows we have to take to get the damn job? The psyche vows?
Here's the owner of
that
the
should be a
dog.
question on that. Would you shoot a fucking 13-pound Shih Tzu?
Look, this is the owner of the dog.
Dog is a threat
'Cause if
to
you
a
would,
person
just
and
don't
harms
apply.
a person or shows immediate threat, that's when you use force. There is many other
Do you want
tactics
to talk or you want to tell me how to
use.
do the job?
I'm more
And the dude's cocky. You just killed this man's fucking dog, and you being cocky.
the job.
Now, Hunter was out at
The dog got loose. Look at that dog. Let me see if I can get a picture of this fucking cop. He's up here.
No shit. You got him?
He's on here, I believe, or he was. What the fuck? Anyway, I don't see him on this one. He was on a different one.
Did you find this on TikTok?
Anyway,
is this a
this
real
is
story?
this is a big old black guy. Okay, I'm talking big buffed out black guy, and you scared of a 13 fucking pound dog, and you shoot and kill it. He picked the dog up with 2 fingers.
Right. He could have done that while. It was
Oh
alive,
my
dude.
God! Yeah, if you're scared,
Put
if you were
put
that,
gloves on.
if you were that fucking scared of a little dog like that, like I said, you do not deserve. Then what pisses me off more is this man had zero sympathy for this dog owner that you just fucking murked his dog. Okay, the mayor of this city or town, whatever it was, he resigned because he had at first before he saw what happened, took the side. Well, I mean, there was a rabbit dog. No, and he didn't realize he done got caught out. He
He read
quit.
the report, that was it.
He ended up. So this cop needs to turn his badge in. If he don't turn in, whoever the chief of police is needs to take it from him because you have a big giant pussy working for you. Okay, because
Well,
he's going to end up. If he's that scared, he's going to shoot somebody that don't need to be shot. Okay, because he's a
Fact.
scaredy cat. Okay,
Especially if somebody tases him.
So a fuck
Or
of that
definitely
dude.
Somebody in the shoulder.
Like I said, fuck that dude totally. It just.
Yeah, I mean, like my
Yeah,
entire
you
life,
are
I've
right,
been allergic
Stacy. You are right.
But like, yeah, exactly. Another angle. But at the same time, I mean, I've never been a cat person, but I would never be cruel to a cat.
No,
You know,
I'm not a big cat person, but I don't.
I'm not cruel to
I'm not gonna
animals.
just go out and
even
shoot
when I
the
had
cat.
to butcher them to eat them, I mean, it's like hunting. You don't do it to be cruel to the animal. You do it because the animal is going to sacrifice its life to feed your family.
Yeah, if you're gonna, if I believe in hunting. Go out there, you're gonna shoot something,
Right.
you're gonna eat it. It's for consumption.
You-
But just to
you
go
don't
out and
waste-
shoot something to kill it,
No.
because you want to kill it. No, that's
It's like people who shoot a lion. Bitch, you ain't going to eat that lion. You're a piece
Nah.
of shit, you know? Just, yeah.
all right.
We're animal lovers here. We know.
Yeah, fuck that cop.
Duke, even Duke with his mouth. You know, he's still a good guy. He's our mascot.
So now we're going to another one. I don't know if y'all have seen this one or not. Anyway, y'all know they've had all these fucking protests been going on, these pro-Palestine bullshit and stuff, you know.
All over Florida, all over,
and they're all over. Yeah, you know, free Palestine. You know, we support. We support Well, okay, well, you support a bunch of fucking terrorists and all that shit like that. Good for you, because you're dumbasses. Well, let me tell you what. In law enforcement, you get tired of it after a while. And people's like, oh, I can't believe this cop said what he said. He needs to be fired. The comments on that, it's like, hold on a minute. Didn't I just think, you know, oh, by the way, again, congratulations on Fentanyl Floyd for being drug-free for the last 3 or 4 years. During those protests, they have, I believe they were like, fry the pigs in bacon and kill all the cops and all stuff. That's fine, right? That's fine. But what this cop said, oh, my God. I mean, he got suspended. I think he should have got suspended for it either. Because it's bullshit.
Black cop shoots white dog and, you know, keeps his job.
Yeah.
How is that bullshit? That's, you know.
Thank God it wasn't a white cop shooting a black dog, huh?
That's right, because black dogs matter too.
That's right. Anyway, this cop was out. He's some kind of a CUNY law enforcement, some kind of something for CUNY, CUNY. I don't know. It's some for some college or some shit like that. But anyway,
okay, I got you.
But anyway, he's a sergeant, and they got all this protest, you know, at this college graduation, you know. Oh, and the protesters are like, oh, you're a cop. You support genocide. Motherfucker, you the one supporting the genocide. I do believe that the hummus people and stuff like that, which pisses me off because hummus is delicious. And went over there and fucking started this shit, okay? So fuck them.
Oh my God, fucking hummus.
Yeah.
Hummus.
Anyway,
oh man, I love
they're out there
so
hollering
much.
at this cop, and he just had enough of it, and this is what he said. He says, I support, he's like, they're like, you support genocide. Yeah, you support genocide. He's like, I support killing all of you guys.
Good job.
So he got suspended, of course. I mean, the cops want to kill people. He said he wanted to kill all of us.
I'd say after dealing with that event, he needed a 7-day paid vacation.
I have you on camera. Good, I got your mama on camera sucking my dick, okay? You want a copy of it? Because that's what I'd have told her.
He is entitled to his right to his
No, he's
First
not.
Amendment.
No, he's not. Because as law enforcement, we don't have First Amendment protection.
That's because of the administrations. If somebody steps up and says they have the ability to open their mouth if they're treated poorly.
Look at this terrorist behind him right here. Look. Motherfucker got a tablecloth on his head. Fucking, you know.
Well, I understand that, but you know what I'm saying. If they can say it to this officer, he has the same right to open his mouth and say it right back.
Yeah,
this
fuck
is
all
America,
these protesters.
Buddy. Free speech matters in this country, okay? We don't like what they're saying, and he don't have to like what you're saying, but he's also got the right to say it. So, to hell with him.
Look at this shit. What the fuck is this in the background? This bit.
Fucking terrorist.
I'm not getting into it. In this fucking dweeb right here with his man tits, okay? Why don't you go chest feed somebody?
He does I don't know. He does have some Freebird titties. Who just slapped the cop?
This body cam got knocked off. I don't know. It's just fucking bullshit. You know, in law enforcement, we just get tired of the shit. You get, oh, you support genocide. Well, yeah, I support killing all y'all too. I just support, you know, that's what he was saying. The administration should have looked at him and said, yeah, don't do that no more. Have a nice fucking day. But of course, no.
It's even better,
they got to fucking suspend him and shit like that. Because it's bullshit.
He's part of command staff, wasn't he, a sergeant? So, you know, if there was a lieutenant that thought that was remotely funny, it's a paid leave, okay? Make no mistake about it. That's why I'm laughing. If they had a decent union, the man's taking a paid vacation for opening his mouth, and good for him. It's about time somebody opened their mouth and said, fuck these assholes.
It's your turn.
Really? Wait a
minute.
minute.
You want me to read it too? I mean, I could have just done the show by myself.
No, because I don't want you to mispronounce the name of the town.
I want you to get it right.
Tangipahoa?
Close.
Tangipahoa deputies didn't know. This is fucking hilarious. This goes back to the prisons and the breakouts and the going back to prison. I don't know, but a lot of people are going to get fired for this. Tangipahoa deputies didn't know about 4 escaped inmates until family members of an escapee tipped off the jail staff. And you know they tried to hide that shit too. You know nobody wanted to tell the sheriff, and that shit got out. Because, okay,
fired.
A lot of people are fucking fired. The guys that were supposed to check the floor are fucking fired. The guys that are supposed to walk the wire are fired. They're all, because the sheriff, he's in his office, and, you know, a correct sheriff, a decent sheriff, is in control of their jail. So, you know, he's been paying these people to do jack shit if they didn't notice 4 missing bodies, okay?
For like over 12 hours. So that means nobody did a head count. Nobody did a head count. Not one head count, 12 hours. And I don't know about now, but I'm pretty sure it's the same. When I worked at the prison and in jail, worked in both, you had to do a count every fucking hour. Every fucking hour. So you're looking at 12 fucking counts that got missed.
Right. Somebody was playing on their fucking phone, and they might go to jail. I don't know. That's the state police. You know that the sheriff's going to say, please, state police, come investigate this, because I'm not going to do an internal. I'm biased.
It's a good chance. I don't know.
I wouldn't.
They caught 2 of them. 2 of them have been apprehended. They were caught in a dumpster.
I believe they were out. If I read it correctly, once again, I don't read this shit. I just show up and have fun. I believe they were murderers, a couple of them. And that was another thing that was really troubling, is that they allowed the murderers to be out. Now, they could have killed more in that amount of time. We don't know, because they're back in jail. So
2 of them. I think 2 of them still at large.
And I think that, honestly, if anybody was murdered when they escaped the prison, whoever is supposed to be doing that count needs to be charged as an accomplice. Sorry, your negligence.
You got to count every hour. Not every time. Not like you don't count at, let's say, 6, 7, 8, 9. You don't count like that. You count at 6. Next time you might count at 6:58 or 7:10.
Investigation.
Oh yeah, that's definitely screwed up right there. Yeah, that's definitely. People heads are gonna roll. I'm talking down from supervisors and everything else on that one.
And you might even see laws change and shit to where they actually can charge them. You know, if, like I said, if they did commit another crime, criminals do criminal things when they're released from prison with no access to money. They steal cars to get across town, all kinds of shit. So, yeah, negligence is no fucking excuse.
Well, this next story. Right here. We see this picture, right?
Damn! Wait a minute. That blue looks familiar.
No, it's not.
That blue, I tell you, they feed them people well at that department, brother.
Well, this is, I believe, in Georgia. Let me look. Oh, no, this is in New York, okay? These are some correctional officers in New York, okay? Well, they got a sergeant correctional officer is under investigation now.
No way.
A racist and offensive social media post.
I gotta hear it first. And in what context? This shit could be a bad read. Have you ever heard transcripts read out loud?
These are Georgia correctional officers. Okay, so it's not in New York. This is in Georgia. I'm sorry. A sergeant.
They look like they've been eating fried.
Made an off-colored post. Do you know what his racist remark was?
That's what I'm waiting on.
He said.
Freebird was here. He'd tell me.
He said, "Damn." He said, "That's the title of it." He said, "Damn, they must serve some good biscuits and gravy at that department, Georgia Department of Correction."
Dude,
so
I didn't even read the story. That's funny shit.
Where's the racist part in it? Because he said,
it's
"Damn,
right.
they must be so."
Wrong.
Well, you know what? Yeah, they must do it. Fupa. There's some.
Big.
Look, these some big fat girls up here. Okay. Not gonna lie, hey, I'm a fat dude. These are look, but you know what? Hey, how's biscuits and gravy racist because you know what?
I'm not fat shaming. I'm a fat ass myself.
You know what? I love me some
nice
biscuits and
blood
gravy.
sugar.
You can ask my wife. They ain't nothing racist about biscuits and gravy. He just made a comment.
no. Shit
So
on the shingles?
you tell me where the racist part is, because there's some white faces up in here too. Okay.
Yep.
But look, hey, these girls ain't missed many fucking meals. Okay.
Nah.
So anyway, I don't know if it's going to anything bad going to happen to them. I don't think it should myself.
Matter of fact,
Biscuits and gravies is
you
not
can't even see the black dude behind that black woman. He's so small.
is
So what the
not.
fuck?
But that's not racist. He just made a comment that these people like to eat. Okay.
But
So-
you ain't even living if you ain't fucking called racist at least once in your life in 2024.
Oh yeah, I mean you got to be called racist nowadays. It's thrown
those
out
were
there.
the
but-
old what was that, Family Ties or whatever? Wasn't that the same?
Oh,
police
from
department colors?
yeah, it's the same
Here,
ones.
Urkel.
And even though we're a little bit over, but I'm gonna throw the extra one out there. This is a video. There was this man who had court. In a lot of these places now, you can do your court over a Zoom call. And this is
my God! It's like
this-
the one that the
this
guy
is-
did. It was a cat.
This is no, it's not that one. This guy goes to court on his Zoom call, okay, and we'll just watch it and then we'll talk about it because this is completely hilarious. Here we go.
Court calls case People versus Corey Harris.
Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate for Mr. Harris, who should be present in Zoom.
There he is, right at the bottom, right here. Y'all see Mr. Corey Harris?
He's
Yes,
driving. Let me guess. This bitch ain't got no license.
Mr.
He's
Harris,
probably going
are
to
you
court for suspended
driving?
license, ain't he?
Yeah, just watch.
This is fucking great.
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office. Actually, so just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
Hold on, Judge. I got to park. Look at the judge's face over here. This dude takes forever to park. Look at the judge sitting there.
You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
All right. What are we doing?
Your Honor, we are respectfully requesting an adjournment in this matter, up possibly 2 to 4 weeks if the court would allow.
So
Have a
what?
license.
So what she is asking is for a continuance, basically for 4 weeks.
Right.
Matter,
Oh, I gotta hear
up
the charges.
possibly 2 to 4 weeks if the court would allow.
Now the judge up here is looking at the charges that the guy's being has charges against him. You can y'all listening can't see it. He's like piercing his lips together. Everybody, he's like looking at this like.
He's like,
okay.
this motherfucker can't be this stupid.
He's like, is this really happening right now?
He knows he's about to be all over YouTube.
Okay. So maybe I don't understand something. This is a driving while license suspended.
he's like, this is a driving while license is suspended case.
That is correct, Your Honor.
And he was just driving.
No, he wasn't.
He's just driving because he's like, are you driving? Yes, I'm parking now.
Oh shit! Oh god.
He didn't have a license.
He's waiting. The judge's like, anybody gonna say anything?
Is with the charges, Your Honor, yes.
No, I'm looking at his
Yes.
record. He doesn't have a license. He's suspended and he's just driving.
That is correct, Your Honor.
This judge, look, he's like, he's wanting to say, how stupid can this stupid son of a bitch be?
Oh yeah, I'd love to be on that man's mind or drink
that's
a
like-
whiskey with him after that.
That's like I've been in court when this defense attorney was up there and says, well, Your Honor, like, that wasn't my client they got on that. How can they say that that's my client that was sold them undercover cops of drugs? And they look at the video and they're like, well, the cop on the stand's like, well, he's wearing the same shirt and watch.
Yeah.
he had on in the
Was the guy from
video.
Miami or whatever that had the Miami Dolphins shirt. When
No,
he got arrested?
I was actually in one that this actually happened. The dude had the same watch and T-shirt on, or same shirt on in court that he was selling the drugs with.
Dumbass.
Look at his face down here. This is the face of someone who just like, oh shit, I fucked up.
Yeah, he's frozen in fear. He don't know
He's just like,
The judge is just like, how bad do I hit him? Do I, tap him for being stupid or slap him for being real stupid?
The judge is just sitting there.
I'd probably chuckle.
Everybody's just sitting there like, the judge is like, was somebody gonna say something? Hello? Hello? We're just sitting here. The prosecution hasn't said shit. They're just like,
hello?
1 minute, Mr. Harris.
He's like, hello?
This counsel. Yeah.
The judge is just waiting. He's like, this guy's look on his face is just priceless.
Do they? Oh, they might have to.
Look, the judge is finally.
He would do that.
Look.
So defendant's bond.
The judge is finally just tired of waiting and watch.
They revoked the bond.
I don't even know why he would do that. So defendant's bond is revoked in this matter. Defendant is to turn himself into the Washington County Jail by 6 p.m. today. Failure to turn himself in will result in a bench warrant with no bond.
Look at that dude's face.
Thank you.
Have a nice day, you stupid motherfucker.
Well, looks like he's going to court.
He's a judge like, you need to turn yourself in or I'm going to arrest you and you're going to have no bond. It's like, how stupid can you be? You know you're going to court call for driving with no driver's license, but I'm going to do it while I'm driving.
Fucking idiot. So he likes to commit crimes and then play the system. And he just opened that shit up and just stepped right in it. What a fucking idiot.
Stacy said, just drive and go turn yourself in.
Yeah, right. At that point, you'd be like, "No, I accidentally answered the Skype call with on there with no license.
Yes,
I now will have a warrant at 6 p.m. I'm going to turn myself.
He did do the prosecution job great. They just sitting there waiting. So let's vote on a hot nut real quick.
Him
running,
fucking him.
So we got that guy. We got the driving guy. Who you voting for?
Yeah, he earned it. He earned it.
We have, I'm voting for the I'm down to fuck guy. I'm voting for him.
Well, he did try to remind her that she was, already taken, and I don't know if he was married, if he was single. I don't know. Yeah, he definitely getting fired. I don't know if he deserves the hot nuts.
All right. Well, I'm voting for down the fuck guy. I said the car guy, so it's the driving guy. Cause we got two car guys. We got the guy that likes the back seat, or we got the driver. Which one is that, Aaron?
Yeah.
So, while we're waiting for people to vote, I'll make a little announcement. Next Wednesday, there will be no live show Wednesday night.
But there will be lots of lives.
There will be plenty of lives.
Yeah, so you're going to get a plethora of that shit. Trust me, I just
found
out.
Go follow me on TikTok also, because I do a lot of it on TikTok because they play music out there and Facebook don't like that. So, what I am going to do, I'm going to do a pre-recorded one and just put out the audio on pre-record, so the audio people will still get a pre-recorded midweek news. It may just host air income, or I'm gonna have something to put out now for all the Patreon people that are out there. That episode y'all are gonna get, but I'm actually we'll record it. We'll record ourselves live doing it for the video, so y'all can watch it on Patreon. Like if we got videos or pictures or something to show like that, y'all will be able to see the show, even though it won't be live. So
cool.
I'm doing that for the Patreons. Well, y'all will actually have the video.
So I can be naked in that episode because it won't be live. It's only on
nobody wants to see that.
Oh, I'll start popping buttons, baby. Oh.
The driver. So we got the driver.
Sure am. Nice tablecloth I'm wearing.
Backseat guy.
Backseat guy. I mean, nobody's talking about the asshole that shot the dog.
So no, I just
Here,
want that. I want that dude to burn in hell.
Well, that's it. Keep his name. I mean, we are members of the media, my friend, so we can reach out to the department and ask him if he's fucking been fired yet.
So right now we're tied.
He is the year's biggest piece of shit.
Oh yeah, so far he is definitely shooting that poor little dog.
Shit award. We need to come up with a little gold statue of shit, and that guy's face needs to be on it.
Yeah, you right. He's just a piece of shit. So
yeah.
We got another little bit, and not we're going to have
That's kind of what I was saying, Aaron. Is the other guy's just horny? He's not a hot nut.
Oh no, he had a hot nut all over his duty belt because the DNA proved it.
God, that's so scary. If it got on the belt, then he probably didn't use a rubber.
That is true. He probably didn't. He raw dogged it. So we got
God with an inmate. Oh God, what if he impregnated her? She's only get locked up for 8 months. When she gets out, he's gonna have to pay child support on that damn baby for that little. And he lost his job already. So yeah, he's about to go to jail himself for failure to pay child support. We're gonna find out a lot about this boy. Anyway,
it looks like the backseat lover has won.
Some bitch.
Yep, you lost too.
It's not fair. You texted people and shit, didn't you?
I did
You were like,
not.
bam. You're like, bam. Why is there a little Asian boy on there?
That was last week's.
Oh. I didn't read that story either.
Stupid dumbass.
She better be lucky old Roy P didn't show up and arrest her.
Right.
He just drove her straight home to his house. She'd have never made it to the jail.
Yeah.
What? Oh no, she escaped. Look, just hide in the room with Precious, okay?
That might, you know what? If he would have done that, I think I probably would have been like, okay, well, he let her out of jail. But, okay, maybe that's why you fired him.
Dumbass motherfucker.
I don't know.
It's a wild situation. It's not, guys. It's not the old days. There's cameras everywhere. Act accordingly.
The dumbass
Shit.
motherfuckers.
A wise man always told me if you just always assume that there's a camera pointed at you everywhere you go, because nowadays, hey, I like that shirt. I don't even know where the hell it went. I lost it.
I was doing that the whole show when you were reading shit and not paying attention.
It's freaking cheap ass glasses. I had to get.
No, it's called Read Your Stories Ahead of Time. Nobody does it. Thank God these fuckers work for free because I'd have to fire them if
That's
not.
what I'm telling you. And it makes the podcast. If I actually
I'm the only one that reads all this shit and does it. Well,
this is why it's your baby. We're just co-hosts,
they just proved that they just look at headlines most of the time.
I do need fucking Motorcop Chronicles magnets and bumper stickers, fuckhead.
For what?
To hand out to people, buddy. Everybody needs to hear about the podcast.
Well, I appreciate everybody coming.
We're almost to 400, right?
On YouTube, yes.
Yeah, it's a big fucking deal, bro.
You might want to go. Also, you might want to go follow me on Rumble so we get kicked off of YouTube. Just
remember,
saying.
grab yourself a Holstera t-shirt. They're more comfortable than the rest.
They're gay.
That's why they smell more. Well, they do smell better. I'm just saying.
Yes, they don't.
You send
that's
them to
because
me, I'll wear it
they've
for
been
a
in the
day,
back
and they'll
seat.
do it.
They've been in the back seat with that dude. Anyway, I'm going to try doing
I'll
that.
end up in the back seat with that dude. No, hell no, man.
I plan on
I
doing.
couldn't be gay. That's why I respect the gays so much. I couldn't. There ain't no way I could take that pain.
Anyway, y'all check in back to pay attention tomorrow. I plan on doing a special live on another thing tomorrow. So y'all check it out.
Thing? What are we talking about?
It's another cop that's getting charged with bullshit. So.
Oh, did he shoot somebody in the shoulder when he got tased?
No, he ran him over with a car. So.
Well, did he deserve it?
Yep. So
outstanding.
I think he
then I'll
does.
be listening at least.
So anyway,
check it out.
It'll be around same time tomorrow, 6:37. So y'all pay attention. If not,
Okay, your time, 8 East
Yeah.
Coast people for normal time zone people.
So anyway, everybody be safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. And remember, we're no sheepdogs. We're lions.
Oh, God.
Fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks. I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be